you already know it's Rod Uncensored. I got a special guest, Big Soldier Rag. You already know Jamie G of No Slack and the Swac. How you been enjoying this off season, man?
Man, your boy Jamie G been hosting Swag Smoke with my boy C Wells. Show has been growing. It's becoming more and more popular on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, man. That's the channel is growing. He's at over 1,000 subscribers now on Swag Talk.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, make sure y'all go follow us on the Swag Talk channel Thursday night, 6 p.m. Man, hey, we bringing that heat, man. It's beginning to be a really, really popular show amongst the Swag podcast. So, hey, check us out, man.
Yeah, man. What up, man? What is I gotta know, man? Put me at ease, man, with this quarterback situation with JSU, man. Put me at ease, man, because I'm nervous, man. What are we looking like, man?
The QB room at Jackson State. Oh, my bad. I had a little call come through.
It's all right.
Uh, the quarterback room, in my opinion, is probably one of the best that it has been in a while. And I'm gonna say that we're gonna definitely miss Shador all day, but I kind of feel like, in my opinion, the quarterback room it was more a one-sided thing. With Shador was gonna be the headliner, but with TC, he really brought in some guys, man.
Oh my bad.
Let's start out with Zy McDonald, transfer from
Syracuse, right?
No. That's Jacoby. That's Jacoby.
Okay.
Well, you want to start off? Let's start off with him. Jacoby Morgan, the transfer from Syracuse. Here from Canton, Mississippi. Huge arm, bro. Huge arm. Can throw that thing 70 miles. Quick release. Didn't get very much playing time at Syracuse, but hey, he got 3 years of eligibility. So, hey, I think he can come in and be the starter. Then you got Philip Short. Man, straight dog out in high school, bro. The top one, I think, won the private school championship while he was there. Man can really, really, really dual threat. Can throw it smart. Man, we really got a steal when we got him. Also, Zy McDonald. Woo!
What is it looking like? What is it looking like? The arm there too.
Hey, he got the total package. He can throw, he can run. He's more deadly with his legs, but I think Jackson State can line them up in different packages across the field. And man, it's and then you got Grayson come out of nowhere in the spring game. Hey, showed a lot.
Sunshine was looking good, man. Sunshine was looking good. Sunshine was looking good.
He was looking great. I mean, it's like I feel more confident in his room than in the previous years. I kind of felt like Prime didn't really get a backup that could really push Shador. What I'm saying, put a little fire up under Shador. But with this class, I feel like anybody can be the starter right now. And I don't think, and it won't be a drop off. I mean, it's too much talent on the receiving, in the running back room. I mean, it's talent. Rod, they plug you or me in.
God, come on, James. You don't hype me up like that.
I guarantee you throw 1,000. So I mean, hey, Jack State QB room good. I think it's good. It's just, what I'm saying, with the I think Maurice Harris is a great coordinator, and I know TC knows offense, so that's not. I think Jack State gonna score a lot of points because they got a lot of talent coming back. I mean, they really do. You got Kobe Pough still there, Rico Powers.
So did Debo stay or Debo really left?
Debo transferred Middle Tennessee State. That's where he ended up going.
Good, dang. So
Yeah,
so Debo left, and we still got Rucker though, right? No, Rucker left too. Damn.
Yeah, Rucker left. Yeah, University of Tennessee Martin.
So we got Kobe, Paul.
Yep.
And the other couple freshmen that came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we still got that Steven. Steven's still there.
Yeah, Steven's probably gonna have a lot of NFL prospect. Gonna probably be a potential pick because he's that darn good.
So what happened with Jeff Weeks though, man? I heard he's just an analyst now. What happened with that situation?
Yeah, I think Weeks left the program, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Weeks is there. I think he took another job somewhere else. I'm not for sure where he went.
I know Alan Richard went down the block with Trent Differ.
Huh?
I heard Alan Richard. What's his name? Richard.
Yeah, Alan Ricard. Yeah, Coach Ricard.
Yeah, Ricard. Yeah, he went down the street down to South Alabama or something.
Oh, as a UAB.
Yeah, UAB.
Yeah. I'm not surprised he did. Yeah, he's gone too. I think he went over there to do special teams too.
But Alcorn defense wasn't that bad last year, so I'm interested to see what this D coordinator does, man. You know what my biggest concern is? Are we going to be able to get enough push from the O line, man? We still got what's the old boy Henry? What's the guy's name?
Yeah, Evan Henry's
still there.
He
Zach Bro.
A lot of JUCO O lineman that's coming in. You got the kid from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
You got another kid that's like, I can't think of the kid name, but he's like 6'6", 330.
Mm-hmm.
Beats in the trenches. You know, some of the guys that were playing rotation wise, you know what I'm saying, that didn't get a really good play last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jack State O-line still got a lot of depth. You just see a lot of the O-line in the spring. Mm-hmm. You're gonna see more of it in the fall. But I think it's not gonna be too much of a drop-off.
Yeah, I think K5 got put on an island last year where maybe if we went to zone, that shit probably could have got covered up a little more. Mm-hmm. Because they left him on the island, man. You know what I mean? And but now we got a versatile safety back there in McGuffrey. You know what I mean? Who actually can cover. You know what I mean? So it's gonna definitely help that defense, man. We got a great free safety, and we also got the local boy that came. He came from like Middle Tennessee too.
Yeah.
That safety.
I still think you got BJ Washington, man, that come from Madison Central. He still was a JUCO. You know, he was good. You have, man, you got Batman Mitchell. You got Tristan Simeon, man. It's just, Jack State loaded, bro. Let's put it that way. I think they got everything covered, bro. From you got linebackers. You that Allen kid from Tech, man, a freaking monster. You still got the transfer from LSU. Either, but and then Jack State D line. Oh my goodness.
So
I think they might have one of the best D lines in the SWAC.
You think the best D line in the SWAC?
Yeah, I think they can be in that category. I think they're gonna have the top defensive line in the SWAC. I mean, you still got Jeremiah Williams that come back from last season. You still got Devontae Davis. True Thompson ain't been released. Hey, he finally back healthy. You got from Southeastern.
And they brought the one boy back. You know, he had little problems.
Yeah, you got Julian Miller. Julian Miller is bad. Then you got a kid from the Colorado. Man, Jack State they got a monster on the D line.
So what you been hearing out of the camp about Omri Miller's little brother? Is he a player or?
I hadn't heard very much about Ahmad Miller, man, but you know he pretty much, you could put him in like different positions. I think he's more of an offensive weapon. But
what about Seven?
They're doing pretty good though, from from the reports I heard.
And we still got JD Martin. We got JD still there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
you
you
know
got
what I mean?
JD Martin. You got Herb Mulligan, the transfer from Wofford. He's there. Then, Ezekiel Johnson. He looked really good in the spring game.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like there's another couple running backs too. Shoot. You can still got that kid from Sam Houston. That's the speedster. Then you can put him at running back, a wide receiver. I mean, man, I love to brag on my team, but I still think it's still not too much of a drop off. It is not too much of a drop off.
Man, how did you know, man? Once I saw that music video, man. What's your thoughts about the music video, man?
Oh, you talking about Center Blitz?
Yeah. No, not Center Blitz. I'm talking about FAMU's rap video. How did you feel about it?
Oh, yeah. The video, man, if they would have got permission,
that'd been hard.
Able to shoot that video, I think they could have. It's just something you can't put their logo out there. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a trademark thing, If you don't have permission to use that logo, that's gonna be trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and then too, it goes against the university or whatever, but also too to combat that, it's cool to play Boston Richie at the high spot in the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying, during Chicken Wednesday, but he can't shoot a video in your locker room. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
If you want to uphill certain stuff, well, why you allow the kids to play that type of music on campus? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I didn't understand it didn't make sense for me.
Mm-hmm.
The outroar, you know what I mean, about the situation, man. I think, like, I guess you could have beat some of the curse words out for the university and re-put them in the video form, but I didn't have no problem with it, man. I didn't have no problem with it. Luke used to do it in Miami all the time. He had Miami videos with the pier on, you know what I mean, closer to the field in the stadium. So what's the difference?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, man. It's like the kids are grown, but too, if they didn't have if they probably didn't have that permission from the university, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's really unauthorized. You got to have that permission from the university. Mm-hmm. Jack State had that they little video guard a yard. He had permission from the university to do that. You don't want, and then it was it probably would have been better, if some of the no twerking, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no twerking going on in FAMU's locker room, but
that been messed up. That been messed up if I saw some twerking. Because there ain't no bras nowhere else. That'd be kind of scary if some twerking to go around. That'd be kind of scary. But man, at the end of the day, I had no problems with it, man. But they making a real big deal about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You can't afford to cancel no practices.
Yeah.
August is right around the corner.
And I kind of feel like with that, I mean, FAMU they'll probably just reprimand them players that, that was involved with that. But I don't see too much. It's going to stop a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be like, hey, I'm going to suspend some starters for the game. You know what I'm saying? They probably reduce a couple of practice time or something. But I don't. He going to start them starters, man. When he play JSU, he got to have every starter in. This is a critical game for him. Because if he loses this game.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, Jamie G, what's going to go on? What's going to happen, man? I think they're going to barbecue his ass, man. He lose this game without Prime.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't do well against first-year head coaches. Nah, you know what I'm saying? He has a losing record against first-year head coaches. And I think that, honestly, bro, if Jack State and FAMU play tomorrow, I think Jack State can beat them dudes at least by 14, bro.
Good. Hey, they'd be calling for his job, man, JVG. And that
and I'm not taking nothing away from FAMU because FAMU got a lot of talent, bro. They really have a lot of talent coming I didn't realize they had 49 transfers. That's a lot of transfers.
I think SRT go there too. The boy we were supposed to pick up that William something Lockhart. The boy named SRT.
Yeah, Trey Lockhart. Yeah,
I think.
He went. Yeah, but I hadn't heard very much from him about that. About him being at FAMU. They supposed to upgrade their running back room. They brought in some nice running backs. They brought in a couple of guys on the D line, and I just hate that they main defensive line. He transferred to Jacksonville State, so he's gonna be playing FBS ball. They transitioning.
So man, you can't get mad at somebody like that. But man, I really want to see what Quay does over in that West, man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really interested to see how he's gonna get used because they don't got no receivers, man.
Right? Yeah,
they don't got no receivers.
But man, being in the SWAC circles and everything, they feel like TSU fans feel like they can win the West, and I'm still trying to figure out how. Because what I'm saying, that defense lost a lot of key players.
Yeah, that corner transfer. Yeah, that corner transfer.
Yeah, the corner that Hamilton kid going to Houston, that was a huge blow.
I just can't trust Prairie. It just seemed like, come on, man, how do you lose to Mississippi Valley again?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and they like playing like Army Navy. You know what I mean? They don't even really got a quarterback. And y'all to lose like that, and y'all can have a sure shot to get in the playoffs. So. Yeah. You know what I mean? Bubba McDowell gonna have to show me something this year.
Yeah, and he brought in a nice plethora of talent too. I like what he brought. He brought in, that Caleb Johnson. Mm-hmm. That running back room is gonna be nice. You got Antoine still there. You got Johnson, and then there was another kid that had a couple of carries from last year. He was a pretty good. I don't see they got the quarterback thing. They on the problem. What can they throw the ball? And the kid that was the quarterback last season, if you watch C. Wells' interview, he can really throw it. The dude can throw it. They just chose to run the ball because that's what the defense was giving them. They said that the defense giving them opportunity to run the ball, they're gonna run the ball.
Yeah, you know what I
mean? He was good. He was really good.
In Alabama State, man, they wasting that defense, man.
Mm-hmm.
With D. Davis, you know what I mean? He's too small. He's gonna probably be injury prone this year. You know what I mean? I hate to wish no bad luck with a young fella, but
right,
it is what it is, man. They had easily should have used Mars Crawley last year, man, and that could have been a whole different situation. We talking about a whole different season. If they used him, man, because they already had the rushing and the defense was physical enough. That was probably Jackson State best game right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So we got to see. He said he was SWAC last year. We're going to see what those SWAC wins going to look like this year.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to see what that's going to look like, man. But what's your thoughts about Alabama A&M, man? Do you think they're going to be a little bit better this year?
From what they brought in, they should be a little bit better, but I don't really see them winning those SWAC East or anything like that. Mm-mm. I think if I pick tomorrow for them to be in the Magic City Classic, I think Bama State gonna win the Magic City Classic again. But main of bigger issues is always, since he been at Alabama A&M, is the defense. Now his teams that always score points, but they can't stop nobody.
You probably get a tackle, man. You probably get a tackle.
They got a defensive end. I can't think of that kid's name, but he's a dog.
I like Langford. I like Langford to run back.
Yeah, me too. I like Langford. I just think like with his, I think he brought in another offensive guy to kind of help that offense, what I'm saying, get the going better. Mm-hmm. But if they can get that kid Langford really comfortable, he has a chance to be their starter.
Let's go over the West real quick before we get out of here.
Okay,
man. How do you feel about Dooley? Is Dooley gonna put some goose eggs again this year? Or you think Dooley gonna have a better year?
I think Dooley will. I think Southern gonna be slightly better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they gonna they supposed to have a pretty good quarterback room. They got 6, but from what I was hearing, they said Blood is looking to be the starter. You know what I'm saying? They said he was looking real good in practices or whatever. But you know, Southern had talent in receiver, man. They had a lot of guys that they were rotating out, man. They had a lot of talent.
I think Grambling got a better receiver core than him, though.
Huh?
I think Grambling did have a better receiver core than him.
Well, yeah,
that's nobody throw it to him.
It could be argued. You know, Grambling does have some good receiver, and then I think Grambling got some good quarterbacks coming in. You got Miles Crawley coming in, and you still got that kid. Shoot, I can't think of his name, but there's gonna be battling for players. You know, Hugh like them big quarterbacks with big arms. And then, you know, they got a running backs. You know, the kid from Scotlandale still there. Scotlandville, not Scotlandale, my bad. And man, and then I think they got a transfer from I want to say Stephen F. Austin, somebody like that.
Hey.
Yeah. So they gonna be, you know, Grambling's supposed to be look a little better than what they did last year. But you know what I'm saying, Texas Southern does have an argument of, you know what I'm saying, potentially winning the West because, you know, they beat a lot of those teams. You know, Alcorn's still gonna be loaded. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just gonna be who's gonna take that helm of taking them to that next step, because if they quarterback from last year, that guy wasn't hurt. Man, who's to say they might could have beat Jackson State in that final game? It might could have been a part 1 of the SWAC championship. You know what I'm saying?
We never know, man. Well, how do you see this before we get out of here? How do you see the game, the SWAC versus MEAC game going, man? You think I think it's a lot to gain from this. If TC smacks Betty Hugh in the mouth and that team in the mouth, man, that could be, you know what I mean, high kudos to me, right? You know what I mean? Because he was there when they took that 31-10 ass whooping. How do you feel about it? I think he got more to gain winning this game.
Yeah, me too. I think Jay State can. I got them winning this game this time. I think TC gonna have them focused, man, because hey, this is TC's first game, so he got a lot to prove. Because he got to win most of it. Buddy Pough, you know, Pough is king in the MEAC. You know what I'm saying? But his time is winding down as a coach, and you know what I'm saying. I still think Buddy. Don't get me wrong now, like
he got them boys now. They got them dogs.
Played Buddy Pough and them a little later on this season. You know, it might be a different ball game, but if Jackson State want to get them, this the best time to get them. Ain't no more Shaq Davis there anymore.
Not that bad boy right there. Not that.
Is Vernon Green still there? I don't know, because I know they had a hell of a linebacker.
I don't think Jolowski's there anywhere.
Yeah.
He ain't there no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think this is going to be. I think you got a lot to gain and a lot to reward if you beat this team now, man. You should put the SWAC on notice, especially if you beat them by handily. You know what I mean? You beat them by like 14 points. You know what I mean? And beat them down. People want to give you, them high kudos, man. But man, I appreciate you, Jamie G, coming on here, man. And this has been a little quick episode of Rod Uncensored and the SWAC homies. Hopefully, next time I get Sewell, I know Sewell had an interview or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Everybody have a good day. You know what I mean? Stay safe out there. Eat that barbecue and enjoy this nice summer, man. And we out of here.